Well, I hope the game is better than the pre-match entertainment. I've never been a fan of country and western. Weather fine and just a little warm here. There was a whisper around that a few of the players are carrying injuries, so it makes this game even harder to tip. The Bradford Bulls to do battle with Salford. Crowd anxious for the game to start. Robinson with the kick. Paul gathers in the highway.
Well,
you can feel that hit up in the grandstand. Sensational hit. Deacon at dummy half. Olka with a courageous tackle on a much bigger opponent. And along to Reardon. I reckon that's about 7.5 on the Richter scale. Referee cries third tackle. Pass right onto the chest of Price. That's one of the biggest kicks I've seen. Fitzpatrick able to let the ball bounce. Met by the chasers. First tackle. Robinson gives it on. Lange is testing the defence with a short pass. They will play it. That's the second tackle. Here's a run from dummy half. Robinson passes long and finds Olka. And you'll find that's the third tackle. Unloads to Robinson. Rutgerson stands and then breaks the tackle. Crunched in a two-man tackle. 4 tackles completed now. He's been mopped up in the tackle.
Back with me now.
It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Colley sends it across to McGuinness. The kick finds the line. And now we'll have a scrum. Let's see if he feeds this right. Deacon wrapped up. There's the first tackle. Paul with the ball onto Bradford. Captured by the defence. That's the second. Delivers the ball wide to Vanicolo. Play continues after the offload. Harris nailed by the defence.
Oh, that was his third.
That's 3. Throws it on for Harpy. Defenders to beat. 4th tackle. And now it's Deacon. Punts. That kick bounces into touch.
That's a scrum.
Referee calls them in to form for a scrum. Scrum packs down. Passes left. No, it's the dummy. Robinson eventually taken to ground.
Here it is.
That's the first tackle. Dumps it off for Shipway.
2.
Left up on the halfway line. Called to play it on halfway. Olka shovels it on to Lange. He's popped up the ball there. No respect for ball security.
The second
Scrum will pack down now. I'll guarantee this will go behind the second rower's feet. Robinson bouncing off a would-be tackle.
Wait.
McGuinness shut down in that tackle. On the 40-metre line and playing the ball. Robinson leads the short ball. Good pass that. Only problem, it's to the wrong man. Peacock cleared through the defence.
Back with me now.
They swamp him in the tackle. There were 2 there. He's on the halfway line. Paul throws it away to Fielden. With a pass to Vanicolo.
Well,
that two-man tackle even knocked me off my seat. Remind me not to make him angry. What a tackle. Feeds it on for Paul.
3.
Rutgerson
Back with me now.
blocks his run. That's the 30-metre line, you can see.
Tackle
This
4.
is solid defence and they are struggling to make ground. Paul works it on. Sidhe, nice slow tackle.
Marcus square.
Here's to play the ball 20 metres away. Paul getting the ball away to Deacon. Fitzpatrick under the high ball and well taken. That's tackle 1. Rutgerson gets back into the field of play. Well, that's a nice how do you do. And that's the second. Olka passes long.
Marcus White.
That is tackle number 3. Cut out ball. And now it's Stewart. He may try to step the defence.
Release.
4 tackles up. Now with the ball is Robinson. He puts in a long kick. And it's gone out.
It's a scrum.
Referee calls a
Ball
scrum.
loose and feed.
The Bradford Bulls with the loose head and feet here. Deacon sends it out to Harris. They build momentum as he
Let's tackle
offloads.
1. Right there.
Runs into the defence and comes out the other side. Langley, he plays the ball on halfway. Peacock picked off and brutal tackle. Price contained in the tackle.
2. Release.
Called to play it on halfway. Paul gives it on for Reardon. Peacock dragged in the tackle.
Marcus
Pushes
White.
past 1. 50 metres out. Paul sends it across to Harris. Not making a great deal of ground. And that brings us to an end of the first half. That was a big first half at Westpac Stadium. Both teams can improve on that first half. Let me just say, I've seen better halves of football. Second half about to get underway. Deacon kicks. A kick off into the arms of Olka.
Well, let's tackle 1.
Deacon
Back
and
with
was
me
able to
now.
come up with a hit. Olka cutting out his teammate.
No, that's offside.
Harpy
That's a
is
penalty.
ruled offside. They go for line here. Kick the line from the penalty. Olka restarts the play with a tap. Harpy,
Let's tackle
nice
1.
tackle.
Right.
Hodgson gets into dummy half. Now with it is
2
Littler.
there. Marcus square.
Harpy, good tackle. Littler darting along. Olka, not completely held and he may
3.
slip a pass here. Charles with a chance to offload in this tackle. Rutgerson throws it away to Hodgson.
That's
5
4.
metres out, he's tackled. Defence on their own goal line. Olka shovels it on. Running support in, Rutgerson. And we will go to the video referee for this one. Chance for us to go to the replay here. Well, the video referee says no try. They will walk back to the 20 for the start. They restarts with a tap. Paul gives him the big don't argue. And he's confronted by Rutgerson. Deacon holding up a short pass.
2 there.
Bradford
Marcus square.
gathered in the tackle. Here's the second. Paul has a look and passes long. With it.
That was his third.
Swapped in the
Down
tackle.
line.
On tackle 3. A little dart out of dummy
4.
half.
Wait.
That's 4. Here's Price. Whooshed it. He's picked that one. That ball is headed over the sideline and out. Referee says, fellas, we'll have a scrum. Let's see if he feeds this in the centre. Robinson spreads it wide.
Here.
Stewart comes up to the play the ball. Robinson collected in a
2
ball and
there.
all tackle.
Marcus square.
Second of 6 tackles there. The pass finds Lange. With a pass to Stewart. Unloads to Sidhe. Knocked
3
off his
there.
feet in the tackle.
Marcus White.
Referee says play the ball on the 40-metre line. Olka with a pass to Robinson. Caught it well in his tackle. Deacon, play the ball, mightn't have got his foot to that one. Round he goes on the 30-metre line. Second tackle up. Paul gives it on. Deacon able to get a one-handed
3
offload.
there. Marcus White.
Stewart puts him away. He's halfway through this set.
4.
Stunned him a little there. That's the 4th. Price throws the ball onto Peacock. Powerful defence. Absolutely smashed. Langley finds support. Paul is the kicker. Stewart lets it bounce. They build momentum as he offloads. Penalty.
That's a penalty.
The kick for touch will be taken by Robinson. Well, every metre helps. Now the attack from Olka. Holded by the defence. It's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
With a kick for line, it's Robinson. Kicks in the touch from a penalty. Up and taking the tap is Peacock. Classic tackle. Olka plays it. Lange with a ball that finds Stewart.
That's White.
The Salford City Reds. Here's the play the ball. They're just 10 metres
3
from the
there.
line.
Marcus White.
Third tackle recalled. Robinson, net front on.
4. Release.
So close to the line. Finds a runner in. Rutgerson.
Last.
They're going sideways here. They're just metres away from the line. Shipway delivers a long ball. Well, if you ever wanted to know how to silence a parochial crowd, you get a try just like that. I saw one of the home fans in front of me spill his drink after that try. He's done. Salford lead 4-0. And with those points, they're in front. Salford. Charles. I think his fans think he'll land this one. He nails it right down the hey diddle diddle and adds the 2. He adds the 2. The Reds lead by 6. Away from home, and they're putting up quite a challenge. Deacon, there's the kick. Shipway, collected there by the defence.
Wait.
Rutgerson, he's the ball as quick as he can. Has a look and finds Charles. Shipway Flips a pass away.
Two there.
Oh,
Mark
the
right.
ankle tap. 40 metres out. Olka senses a chance out of dummy half. And the pass has been hijacked. Playing the ball is Fielden. Vangana
Well, that's
throws
his
the ball on
second.
to Withers. Ref shouts second tackle. That's the full-time hooter. Brutal tackle. Fielden has his ribs shaken up there. Salford victorious. Yeah, that's the fat lady doing her stuff. It's all over here. And that is it. Good night, everyone.